Do you know how hard it is to arrest a police chief in the US? You're about to witness an epic standoff between city, county, and state law enforcement.
We're going to lock down this building until he gives me those books. Yes, that's what the DA's office was.
Why are you calling everybody here to put them in
our
jail?
house.
Well, right now it's ours. Right now it's ours.
We own the building right now. Shut up. Don't talk to me like that. Shut up.
March 22, 2020. New Mexico, Espanola. City Councilman Philip Zacon was accused of assaulting someone with a firearm at a party, causing serious injuries. Espanola Police Department responded by surrounding Zacon's home, preparing to arrest him.
This is the Espanola Police Department. Any occupants in the house, exit with your hands up.
Zacon refused to open the door and fired shots from inside the house at the officers. Just as the officers were about to force entry, Rio Arriba County Sheriff James Lujan, dressed in plain clothes, arrived at the scene and ordered the city officers to stand down, stating his department would take over.
Phil Chacon, that's who you have a warrant for?
Right.
Pull everybody out. I'll bring him in.
I don't want to pull them out.
Huh?
I don't want to pull them back.
Excuse me? I'm not asking. I'm telling you. I will bring him in. Okay?
Given that Lujan was a county sheriff and was acting aggressively, the city officers didn't dare defy him immediately. They contacted their superiors for guidance.
Hey, the sheriff just pulled in, and he's asking us to pull back, and he'll pull him in. But he's been drinking. I can smell it on him. We're gonna need somebody. Yeah. And we need to pull somebody over here, somebody above me, because he's already pushing his weight around with me. So. Okay.
After receiving full support from their leadership, the city officers decided to hold their ground and refuse to withdraw.
The sheriff is here. He's trying to make us pull back, and he said he'll call him out, but we're not pulling back. He does know him, but he's not coming. We're not gonna pull back because he says so. No, it's not gonna happen. Just let you guys know, okay? Yeah.
At that point, Cody Latin, one of Sheriff Lujan's deputies, arrived and directly called the Espanola deputy chief, demanding he order his officers to stand down and hand the scene over to the county police station. Even went so far as to make even more unreasonable demands.
We're here to Tabitha. I know Tabitha, but hey, listen, Michelle's the supervisor in charge. Okay, I'm running the TAC team, the TAC plan. Okay, I know he just texted me. He's like, Tabitha's coming. Do me a favor. Okay, tell him to cooperate with me. Tell him to trust me. Okay, tell him to call me. Okay, thanks, bye. I'll call Command 1 now.
Yeah, do it.
Do something about that. You're the supervisor, so it's gonna be on you.
Right. But we can't.
I definitely smelled it really bad.
So did I.
So.
What?
How can he?
He can't be here.
After unsuccessfully attempting to shut off the city officers' body cameras, both sides ended up in a standoff. Sheriff Lujan then began calling someone. About 30 minutes later, Councilman Zacon came out and surrendered. Lujan's attempt to take control had failed. What's curious is that Lujan had a key to Zacon's house. What was their real relationship?
His wife gave it to me.
That night, Councilman Zacon was released on bail. Because of a DEA tip, Zacon might be connected to drug lords in New Mexico. The next day, Espanola police returned to Zacon's home with a search warrant. Zacon refused to cooperate and called his attorney for advice. Surprisingly, Sheriff Lujan showed up again, and this time the sheriff didn't even bother pretending.
Yeah, I took the copy of the wrong one.
That you don't have a problem with the warrant. He wants to make sure he's not going to be arrested.
No, yeah, no.
That's not going to happen. It's a warrant, and he thought it was a municipal court judge signing it.
So,
More than that. That's the big thing.
Yeah.
He didn't know it. He called me and all scared, and I go, what's going on? Come to my house.
yeah, no, and I told him over last week I have
The
a.
garage door was open. We went to the front of the house. Nobody answered. We came back. The garage door was closed. So we knew somebody was home.
Yeah, so just to seize the cell phone.
In the end, Councilman Zacon was not arrested. After the officers took his phone, they left the scene. Because the prosecutors discovered a close connection between Zacon and Sheriff Lujan, they submitted a second search warrant to the court. And this time the person to be searched was Sheriff Lujan. 2 months later, the court approved the warrant. Due to the high rank of the target, New Mexico State Police was assigned to execute it. When Officer Ernest from NMSP arrived at the sheriff's department, the gate was locked tight, as if they'd been tipped off.
It's locked. Public building, locked.
Ernest waited a full 10 minutes before someone opened the door.
Hello, sir.
Sure.
Come in here. You want to do it in there? No.
In here, what?
We just have a couple of situations for you. One on your personal cell phone, and one on your phone. Those are your copies.
After Sheriff Lujan received the search warrant, he not only refused to cooperate, but instead handed his phone directly to Deputy Chief Martin Trujillo for safekeeping.
Hold on to that.
Sheriff Lujan, using his years of experience, found several issues with the search warrant and used them to accuse the state police of trying to frame him with an illegal arrest.
It doesn't have the case number on here for the original.
Right there.
That's a PD case number. It doesn't have a magistrate or a district case. This is in district court too, and this is a magistrate warrant. Okay?
With no choice, the two state troopers escalated to their higher-ups. Soon, the local district attorney personally called Chief Lujan to verify that both documents were authentic and hoped that Lujan would cooperate with the investigation. Seeing no way out, Lujan flipped and began threatening the two officers on the scene.
Who do you see here? The undersheriff, myself, the transport deputy, Leon doing report. And so
Okay.
What are you
Sounds good.
saying? I'm going to do something? Well, we don't know. You don't know? Really, Ernest? I don't. Really?
Sure.
Wow. Okay. Well then,
Right.
you can stand outside of my office. That's really, really, really bad, Ernest.
So the district attorney is calling the lawyer. I'm assuming. So.
After that, Sheriff Lujan instructed Deputy Sheriff Martin to immediately call back all officers on duty and patrol to return to the station and prepare for a potential standoff. Lujan himself went back into his office and started making calls using a second phone. During this period, because he couldn't remember a number, he left the office to get a phone from Deputy Martin. Sheriff Lujan even stepped out of his office to get a phone from Deputy Martin Trujillo, made a few calls just for show, and after hitting a busy signal, returned to his office. Officer Ernest, realizing the seriousness of the situation, called for backup again. Subsequently, Lujan's old friend Roger Jimenez, the chief of the Española Police Department, arrived to persuade Sheriff Lujan, but his old friend didn't show up in person. Instead, he had Deputy Chief Martin deliver a message that he had already called back all the officers. If Chief Roger still wanted the state and city police to block the door, along with all those reporters, he wouldn't mind starting a fight.
Nothing just happened. Well, I'm not the one making the show. I had only sent these guys in here. You know, I just, again, we want the phone.
That's fine. You're probably going to get the phone, but wait till.
You know, I don't want to, I really don't. I don't want to have to put anybody in cuffs. I don't. But if that's what I have to do, then I will do it. I don't want to do that.
With no other choice, Chief Roger, for safety reasons, removed all the officers and state police outside the police station. Subsequently, Sheriff Lujan finally showed up again, but without saying a word, he stormed outside and asked Roger to search him.
I have the copy of the search warrant.
Somebody has here. I gave him copies. Where are they?
What's that? The warrants?
You asked for them? Or?
No, he gave them to me.
Okay.
Search me. You want the search warrant for my person?
Are you going to comply, yes or no? That's all I want. I want the phones. That's it.
I told you. You have your search warrant says to search me for personal phones?
He has the phones. He already told me he has the phones.
Okay. That's not what the search warrant says, does it?
Okay, so you want us to lock down the sheriff's office? Go ahead and call them back. You're going to stay out here, sir. Stay out here. Stay out here.
Lujan started playing dirty. Search if you want, but you're not taking my phone. Seeing how disrespectful he was being, Chief Roger got angry too.
We're going to lock down this building until he gives me those phones. Really? Yes, that's what the DA's office was. Really? Yeah. Where's that on paper?
When hearing Chief Roger was preparing to surround the entire police station, Sheriff Lujan took off running.
He's going out.
You're
not going to stop me from leaving if I want to leave. Am I under arrest?
If we have to.
Am I under arrest?
Not now.
Get away from me.
Not now. Go back inside. We're gonna lock down the office. Please, go back in the office. Seriously.
Don't touch. Back up.
You can go in the office, but
Back up. Don't touch. Don't reach. Back up.
Go inside. Because you're not certified, so.
Back up.
we have to have somebody here.
After failing to escape, Sheriff Lujan retreated back into the room, since the other party threatened to open fire if anyone entered the station illegally. The two state officers didn't dare to go in. Subsequently, senior officials from the state police department arrived to oversee the situation.
He doesn't want to give up the phones. He gave the phones to the undersheriff and said, search me, knowing that he gave the phones to the undersheriff. They're not voluntarily giving them up, so we're going to lock down the building.
Give a live legal.
After getting permission, the city police and state police jointly surrounded the county sheriff's office. Seeing that the other side was serious, Chief Lujan handed over his phone, but refused to provide the password, arguing that the warrant only authorized the confiscation of the phone, not the right to demand the password or access its contents. He warned that if they forced their way in to unlock it, he would sue them.
Thank you, Undersheriff. Thank you. Have a good day, sir.
Alright, so that's how you want to play it? Roger, the city police chief, and the state police then jointly petitioned the court for an arrest warrant for Sheriff Lujan, and emphasized that he had a large number of armed deputies and posed an extreme threat. The district attorney's office and the court swiftly approved the warrant, and authorized the deployment of SWAT to assist in the operation. And so began a historic moment in American law enforcement, a massive operation to surround a police station and arrest its own sheriff. Once the operation was underway, a total of 48 police vehicles from the state and city departments surrounded the sheriff's office. Roads around the building were sealed off with a perimeter cordon. 36 SWAT officers entered the secured zone, preparing for a forced entry. The joint arrest team deployed snipers at 4 different windows around the building, ready to eliminate any armed officers who tried to resist or escape. At that moment, Deputy Sheriff Martin and Cody Lattin, who had just returned from patrol, were stunned by the scene. Without hesitation, they stepped out of their vehicle and surrendered on the spot.
But no, just stay here. No, I can't have you enter the scene.
You guys are up, man.
What you guys are doing?
We're trying to do everything peacefully. We tried to. Okay? That's all we're doing. We're done here. We're leaving.
Okay, well get out of here then. You're done. Get out.
We'll leave when we're ready.
You said you were done.
Yeah, we're wrapping it up right now. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. We're doing our law enforcement duty. That's it. District court signed it. That's it.
Okay.
Okay, so as soon as we're done, we're gonna get out of your hair. Why are you calling everybody here to put
This
them
is
in
our
jail?
house.
Well, right now it's ours. Right now it's ours.
We own the building right now. Shut up. Don't talk to me like that. Shut up.
I don't work for you. Don't talk to me like
Shut
that.
up.
Easy.
On the spot, Chief Roger tried to persuade the deputy not to resist any further. Lujan is done for. If you cooperate, that position might be yours someday. But if you lead your guys into a fight, you'll just be throwing lives away for nothing. A few $100 a month. What are you trying to be a hero for? Convinced by Roger's words, the deputy gave up resisting. He told his officers to head home after patrol and not return to the station for the night. He even assigned one officer to assist the joint task force in carrying out the arrest. At 2:40 p.m., an officer from the county sheriff's office quietly unlocked a door from the inside, allowing SWAT officers to enter the building. By that time, the station had already been cleared out. Sheriff Lujan had been locked in a room by an inside man, secretly planted by the deputy sheriff. 4 officers then entered the room, arrested Sheriff Lujan, and escorted him out of the station. However, one of those officers was none other than Lujan's prized protege, Cody Lattin.
This isn't my attack plan. What is it? I have a search warrant for your phone for the building.
For what?
I couldn't tell you. I'm very stand over here.
As a well-known figure in the county, Sheriff Lujan, after calling Cody a traitor, saw a large crowd of reporters outside. He then demanded his Cody take him back to the room, saying either don't handcuff him when leaving, or the state police had better deal with the reporters. He claimed he had high blood pressure and couldn't handle all this commotion. Cody didn't dare to argue and had no choice but to take the sheriff back. However, the SWAT team and state police weren't going to put up with any of that.
Hold on, we have press
Keep him up there.
Come over here, sir.
Keep him up there.
Sheriff,
Let's go. Stay out here.
Right now, I am under arrest because I am under arrest. I am in handcuffs. I'm not free to leave. I'm not free to leave? Am I free to leave? No. Then if I'm under arrest, I have a right to an attorney, correct?
You do.
Okay.
And I'm not questioning you.
I'm invoking
I'm
my
telling-
right to an attorney right now.
Okay.
You understand that?
So take him in.
Book me for what?
For obstruction. Obstruction.
And just like that, after Sheriff Lujan earned himself an extra charge, the SWAT commander and state police removed his protege from the scene and personally led the team to arrest Sheriff Lujan and escort him to the county jail. On December 2, 2021, New Mexico Judge Catherine Allenwood announced that Rio Arriba County Sheriff Lujan Lujan was found guilty of harboring a felony suspect, obstructing justice, and intimidating witnesses. He was sentenced to 3 years in prison. Lujan pleaded guilty in court and resigned from his position as sheriff that same evening. According to local policy, the role of sheriff should have been assumed by Deputy Sheriff Martin. However, due to his own ties to criminal activity, Martin was not promoted and was instead placed on unpaid administrative leave, pending investigation. Additionally, Lujan's protege, Cody Latin, became a whistleblower after being unable to withstand Lujan's threats. He voluntarily turned state's witness and revealed how Sheriff Lujan had repeatedly helped Councilman Zakon flee from scenes involving drug trafficking and murder since 2017. Cody is currently under police protection. Following these revelations, Rio Arriba County entered a brief period of calm. In 2023, after serving 18 months in prison, Lujan was released and unexpectedly returned to work at the Rio Arriba County Sheriff's Office. At the same time, he filed lawsuits against Chief Roger, Officer Ernest Sacedo, and his former subordinate Cody Latin, accusing them of fabricating evidence to frame him. A new wave of corruption was beginning to brew over the skies of New Mexico. Do you know what happens if you shoot down a drone with a handgun in the U.S.?
What'd you shoot at it with?
9mm. How much trouble am I in?
Quite a bit.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
On June 16, 2024, Lake County Sheriff's Office in Florida received a rather unusual call from Walmart. Someone had shot down one of their drones. The officers were stunned. A drone? Shot down with a handgun? That had to be one serious sharpshooter. They immediately dispatched deputies to the scene to handle the situation, but no one expected what they were about to find. When they arrived and knocked on the door, they were completely caught off guard. The dangerous suspect turned out to be an elderly man. As it turned out, his name was Dennis Wynn, 73 years old. The deputies thought there might have been a mistake. They asked him, just to be sure.
So, at some point today, did a drone fly over your house and you shoot at it? I'm gonna be real blunt with you and ask.
Yeah,
You did?
yeah.
Okay, why'd you shoot at it?
Because I thought it was somebody and turn around playing games on my house.
I got you. Where did you see the drone at?
Right above me.
What, can you walk out and just kind of show me?
To their surprise, he calmly admitted it was him. The officers, still trying to process what they just heard, asked Dennis to show them exactly where he fired from.
Right there.
Sitting straight above it?
Straight above me.
Do you have any idea
Hovered, lowered some kind of cord down or something, turned around, sent something back up, and then after it was shot at, it turned around and went north.
Gotcha. Okay. What'd you shoot at it with?
9mm.
Okay. All right.
How much trouble am I in?
Quite a bit. You've been honest with me. I'm gonna be honest with you. Quite a bit actually. So there's a federal charge that goes along with it. There's a felony charge that goes along with it. That's kind of like where we're at.
Okay.
Okay.
What happens and what happens and what?
Well, before we continue this conversation, I'm really just for you being honest. You really just took me off guard. I'm not gonna lie.
What am I gonna do? I'm gonna lie?
True. All right, sir.
After hearing his story, the deputies couldn't help but laugh in disbelief. This old man had used a 9mm pistol to shoot down a commercial-grade drone mid-flight. Absolutely wild. Still, rules are rules. The man had been accused of a crime, so the officers placed him under arrest, read him his Miranda rights, and brought him in for questioning.
Yeah, I got you. So, It was hovering above your house. It lowered something down.
No, it just hovered above my house.
You said something about the pool.
A cord, yeah, a cord or something. It stayed there for about 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, I shot at it. Okay.
I got you.
And the cord went up. It turned because it was facing east.
Okay.
Because that's east, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was working on my pool equipment.
Oh, you were outside when you noticed it?
Oh, I was working on my pool equipment.
Gotcha.
Right on the outside of the house. I can show you where it is because it's still not. Evidently got blown out from the lightning strike last week.
Gotcha.
I'm just finding out. So it came over. It went over my neighbor's head or my neighbor's house. Came over my house, stayed there. It was pointing east.
Would you say it was sitting over your property line?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely.
Okay.
That's the only reason.
Okay. All right.
So,
Well, can you do me a favor, boss man? You just hang out right here for me. I'm gonna make a phone
Sure.
call. All right. Let's see where we go from here.
Once the report reached their supervisor, even they thought it was a joke. Wait, 73 years old, using a 9mm to take down a drone? Sounds like nonsense. Look into this more seriously. So the officers returned to Dennis to get a full recount of what happened.
I'm so curious where it was. So this is where you were when you shot it?
No, I was back there.
So show me where you were and where that drone was.
Right here, working on this.
So you're working on your transformer.
I was working on this because this thing, the salt sensor is bad.
I got you. So you're sitting here working on it. What happened?
heard
So
it.
walk me through like I'm a ghost.
I heard a whirring, which I knew. I heard it before, so I knew what the sound was. I saw it come over.
You saw it fly over houses or follow the road?
Right
or?
over the house.
Okay.
From here, I'm looking at the house. It turns around, came over, was over my driveway when it stopped.
You're for sure it was over your driveway?
Yeah.
What were you thinking when you saw this thing over your driveway?
That was some smart kid that got a gift for graduation and was playing a peeping Tom.
Okay, so you thought he was kind of spying on you and your wife?
I was
Yep.
going to go in the pool, but I
We've had-
in there, so I saw that.
And
Okay,
we've had
so
a guy.
that drone made you feel very uncomfortable about it being over you?
Yeah.
And I'll call him a gentleman. There's a guy that lives in the development that has done it before, and he's been warned. Okay,
I got you.
stop coming over people's houses.
I got you.
Okay, because he's even posted the stuff on Facebook.
Right.
So
So
looking-
you're standing here.
I'm standing here.
You see this drone
I
up in the
see
sky.
It's sitting there. It's hovering. As I said, it was facing east. I actually went in the house, got the pistol,
Right?
came out, turned around, waved like this for it to move. It just stayed there. I fired one shot at it.
That's when the real story came out. Apparently, there had been a local creep flying drones around the neighborhood, using them to spy on residents. Even Dennis's 70-year-old wife had been targeted while she was showering. Dennis had warned the guy before, but it didn't stop. So when a Walmart drone flew by that day, without knowing it was from Walmart, Dennis snapped. He grabbed his pistol and fired. After mapping the trajectory from where he stood to where the drone was hovering, the deputies estimated the shot was taken from around 38 to 40 meters away. With a flight altitude of around 24 meters, the shortest distance traveled by the bullet, according to basic math, was roughly 48 meters, with a handgun. Even Florida SWAT teams would struggle to find a marksman that good. When the officers explained the math to Dennis, he actually looked kind of proud.
I fired one round at it. Now they say I hit it, so I must be a good shot, or else it's not that far away. So I'm under all sorts of, they say there's $10,000 worth of damage to the drone and all sorts of stuff. So I'm gonna wind up having to find a real good defense lawyer.
Dennis was in good spirits the whole time. He handed over his gun without resistance and accepted the arrest. Even then, the old man couldn't resist cracking a joke or two.
Just let me know if it's too tight, all right?
I can't breathe, I can't breathe, I can't breathe.
All right. You ready?
Yes, so.
All right.
Yes. I love you. Okay?
He'll see you later.
Don't cry.
Talk to him before I leave.
The next day in court, Dennis was fined $5,000 to cover the cost of repairing Walmart's drone. After paying the restitution, he was released from jail. Walmart didn't press any further charges, and with that, the case was officially closed. How much should police pay when they arrest a firefighter for doing the right thing?
Yeah, and I'm here helping him, so step the off. Okay? If you're a good detective, you wouldn't be yelling at me right now. You'd be taking care of your job. No, you need a doctor. Hey, check that out. I stopped to help somebody who's been shot. I'm getting arrested.
On October 9, 2020, retired firefighter Joseph Sagas was driving home when a woman waved him down on the side of the road. She told him she'd found a man, later identified as Samir Salgado, lying in a pool of blood. Without hesitation, Joseph jumped out and immediately began performing CPR on the man. About 5 minutes later, several officers arrived on scene and took over. Relieved, Joseph turned back to his car to grab some napkins to wipe his hands, but an officer stopped him.
Don't go to the car. Don't go to that car. Stay over here. Stay over here. Stay over here. Come over here. That's your car?
That's my car. I was driving by. I saw it. I'm a retired firefighter.
Okay.
I'm not a part of this.
We don't know anything about that. We see a gun in the car. You're not going there. Do you have your ID?
It's in the car.
What's your name?
Joe Garces.
And that's your vehicle?
Yeah, I was driving north. I saw the lady. They were looking this way, and I saw him down, and I thought it was beer or something. Spun around and came in, saw the blood. She said they were calling 911. I screamed, has he been shot? She said, yeah, I was pulling in.
Okay.
Saw the gunshot wound to the side of his face. I did a quick check, found the gun in his waistband, rendered it useless, stuck it inside my car.
At first, the interaction was calm. Joseph explained that he was a retired firefighter.
Grabbed his knife, cut off his shirt, and then you guys started showing up.
Okay. Did you
Did
see anybody running, anybody leaving the area, anything?
Not a thing. Not a thing.
Then Chief Chris from the Santa Paula Police Department arrived on scene. He ordered his officers to clear all bystanders from his crime scene, and that instantly enraged Joseph.
He's the witness.
What the?
Relax. Okay.
Hey,
we appreciate it.
Huh? So I got a crime scene, sir. I'm a detective. Yeah, and I'm here helping him, so step the off. Okay? If you're a good detective, you wouldn't be yelling at me right now. You'd be taking care of your job.
Over here.
You. I can't get the out of here. Get out of my crime scene.
Get out of my crime scene!
What are you gonna do to me?
Get out of my crime scene!
He angrily shouted that the police were a bunch of clueless idiots, and that after working alongside them for 27 years, seen right through these guys a long time ago.
No wonder people don't give you guys the benefit of the doubt. And I worked with you 27 years. When do I get my car back then? Hey, tell them thank you for teaching me not to be helpful, you fat piece.
You have to step back. Step back. Step back. Step back. Step back. Step back. I don't know who you're.
Oh yeah, so now you're gonna come over with me, huh? You're doing a really good job right now, aren't you?
I need you to back up.
You need to calm him. I need you to back up. Come here. No,
I got it.
Sheriff Chris didn't back down. He stormed out of the crime scene and moved to arrest Joseph on the spot.
What's helping that
Take
person?
it down a notch.
You can take
it
it
down a notch.
Somebody here's not controlling themselves.
Down.
It's you.
Take a deep breath.
Don't be a hypocrite.
I've taken a deep breath. It's your turn.
Yeah, don't be a hypocrite.
You want to talk like adults? I'll let you go.
Okay,
You want to talk
did
like
you
adults?
start talking to me like an adult?
Do you understand how I need to
Do
do
you
my
see
job?
what you're doing wrong?
If you know how to do this job and you have a badge, then you would understand. Now, do you want to
It's
go
so
for 148
good.
if you
It's
have
so-
a badge?
It's so
Do you have a
weird.
badge?
Yes,
Are you
I do.
retired?
Yes.
Do you want to go for 148 for being in the crime scene? Just because sergeants at patrol don't know how to do their job, and you were a
You
cop
saying
at
your
one time-
sergeant doesn't know how to do his job?
Take him. Turn around.
During the argument, both sides had their reasons. Chief Chris ultimately decided to detain Joseph for allegedly obstructing a police investigation.
Do you want your car? Do you want me to have to write a search warrant and keep it, or do you want to keep your car? Do you want to get home as soon as possible?
I'm not talking anymore.
Okay. Sink them in 64. What's your first name? Joe.
Hey, check that out. I stopped to help somebody who's been shot. I'm getting arrested.
Have a seat for a second.
Just so you know, I'm retired because of PTSD.
Got it.
Major anxiety problems.
Got it.
Being in handcuffs doesn't help me. I know you guys got to do it. Keep away from me.
Got it.
He is accelerating this way more than I am.
I won't let him talk to you. You want the windows down or anything?
Can we just sit right here with me, the door open? I ain't going anywhere, dude. You guys all know
I'll
where
sit
I
right here
live.
for now.
I mean, I know what you guys do. I mean, I did it with you for 27 years in Oxnard, not Santa Paula.
Right.
To have that happen, that's as unprofessional as anything I did, and a cop shouldn't listen like that. You and I both know that.
And do me a favor, just sit here for now.
Well, they know that. I already told the first couple guys here that there's a gun on the floor of my of the driver.
Okay.
Oh, dude, this is gonna freak me out. Come back quick.
I'll roll down the windows a little bit. Okay.
Joseph, realizing arguing would get him nowhere, cooperated. He followed another officer, named Lillard, to a patrol car and waited for the situation to be sorted out. 15 minutes later, Officer Lillard informed him he was free to go. No charges would be filed. But Joseph said his shoulder was hurting. Paramedics arrived and transported him to the hospital. There, doctors diagnosed him with a dislocated shoulder and a torn labrum, injuries that would require surgery. As for Samir Salgado, the man Joseph had tried to save, he had been shot in the face and was bleeding heavily. But thanks to Joseph's quick action, he survived. A week later, Joseph was discharged from the hospital and announced he was suing the Santa Paula Police Department and Chief Chris for excessive force. On March 23, 2023, U.S. District Judge Fernando ruled that both parties shared responsibility. Joseph had lost his temper and Chief Chris had overreacted. While the chief's actions may have been improper, did not have to bear any personal liability for damages. However, since Joseph was unlawfully detained and injured in the process, the judge ruled that compensation was warranted. The final amount would be determined in a future hearing. In August 2023, Joseph and the Santa Paula Police Department reached a settlement out of court. The city agreed to pay $325,000, and Joseph dropped the lawsuit. Do you know what happens when you sell mushrooms to an undercover narcotics officer?
What if I told you that we've been buying from you for a bit? That's you during a deal that we did. How much would you sell that for?
$160.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot for $160. Like, $160 is pretty cheap.
I don't make that much money.
Okay.
I like time travel. It was scary. I like partying with demon clown guys and stuff.
Jesus.
On June 26, 2023, in Martin County, Florida, an undercover deputy working a sting operation in Jensen Beach made contact with a suspected dealer, 27-year-old Patrick McMahon, an employee at a local store called Zooms. Patrick approached the officer and casually asked if he was looking for something good. When the officer nodded, Patrick led him to the counter and handed over a small package. What was inside? Not meth, not heroin, not even weed. It was mushrooms. Patrick proudly told the officer they were the real deal, authentic stuff from Mexico. He promised that just one dose would send him straight into a real-life version of Interstellar. The officer, amused and suspicious, bought the mushrooms and returned to the station for testing. And from that point on, Patrick became a person of interest. Turns out, business was booming. Patrick was selling mushrooms to people of all ages, every single day. Lab tests confirmed that what he was selling were psilocybin mushrooms, Psilocybe cubensis, to be exact, native to Mexico and Cuba. These mushrooms contain psilocybin, a naturally occurring hallucinogen that acts on the nervous system, causing intense sensory distortion and hallucinations. Historically, Mexican shamans used it in spiritual rituals to control the mind before ceremonies. Today, psilocybin is being studied for its potential to treat depression and anxiety in tightly controlled environments. But in modern America, psilocybin mushrooms have become a trendy underground drug sold widely on the black market. Some states have started to legalize it, but not in Martin County. After months of surveillance and evidence collection, police made their move. September 1st, 6:30 p.m. Deputies walked into Zooms and arrested Patrick on the spot.
What up? Hey, Patrick. Put your hands behind your back.
Explain everything in a second, okay?
What's your black backpack? What's up? You've got a black backpack. Is this his? This one's his?
Following Patrick's directions, they searched his backpack and found roughly 30 grams of psilocybin mushrooms. Then, the three officers told a few kids who were shopping in the store to watch the shop while they took Patrick back to the station for questioning.
He'll be able to make phone calls too when he gets to the office, alright? Just walk out.
Thank you.
On the way there, Patrick remained calm and fully cooperative. Once booked, the head of the county's narcotics division personally sat down to interrogate him.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Obviously, we're here because you got yourself in a little bit of a pickle. Alright, do you have any idea that, I don't know if anyone explained anything to you yet or anything?
No.
So, months ago, we got complaints of you selling mushrooms, weed, just stuff to not only people coming in and out of the store, but also the juveniles. Okay? Does any of this ring a bell at all?
No.
You don't sell anything? Nothing at all?
No.
Okay. Is that what you're going to stick with? Alright. So, you had a black bag with you today.
Yes.
Is that your backpack?
Mm-hmm.
You know what was inside of it?
Yeah.
What was inside of it?
There were mushrooms inside the bag.
Do you use mushrooms?
Yes.
How much mushrooms do you use at a time?
I microdose them usually, but about a gram.
Now, what if I told you that we've been buying from you for a bit?
Officers presented the video evidence of the undercover sale. No denying that.
That's you during a deal that we did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Do you have that outfit?
I do, I just got it.
Yeah. So, once again, that's you. We know for a fact you deal. No one else is involved with it?
Mm-mm.
How much do you sell at a time, dude?
Not much.
Well, what's not much? I mean, you had what? How much did you have with him? Hang on. How much did you have with him?
30 grams.
30 grams. I mean, that's typically how much would you sell that for?
Not much.
What's not much?
$160.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot for $160. Like, $160 is pretty cheap compared to what I thought an ounce of mushrooms would be.
Turns out Patrick had sold 30 grams for $160, which comes out to about $5 a gram, $2,700 a pound. He even claimed it was a bargain. What is this? Mushrooms or gold?
Partially for the money, but at the same time, mushrooms for a lot of people are medicine and they help a lot of people with a lot of issues, so I don't really need too much money, so.
How much would you get that for that you could sell it for $160?
How much would I get that for?
Mm-hmm.
Not much.
What's not much?
50, 60.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're making like $100 profit. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, I'm assuming if you buy it in bulk, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna get a good deal.
I don't really deal with mushrooms too much.
No?
No, it's fairly recent that it's been selling much, and clearly this is why.
Yeah.
With a cost price of $50 and selling at $160, Patrick wasn't exactly price gouging. Officers felt that he was a fair-priced mushroom dealer. Next, their sights turned to his supplier, trying to trace the operation further up the chain and take down the source.
How long have you been selling the mushrooms for?
Maybe like a year.
So you just started selling one in the last 2 months at Zoomies, but you've been selling it for a year overall?
About.
Where do you typically get it from?
A guy.
Like locally, at the mall?
Yeah, an old friend.
Well, you don't seem like a bad dude, man. It's just one of those things where you got caught up. Yeah. How much mushrooms do you think this dude has that you usually get it from?
He has? I'm not sure. He usually has like chocolate bars, but it's mainly weed that I get from him, but I've stocked up a long time ago on mushrooms, so that's why I used to take more myself, but after like a really bad trip, I stopped taking them as much. It was mainly for me at first, just to kind of stock up because they're hard to get.
Yeah. The dude that you get it in Port St. Lucie, you said he has bars.
Chocolate bars.
The stuff you had today wasn't chocolate bars.
Oh no, that's what I said. He usually has chocolate bars. I had gotten it a while ago.
So that was from a while ago from that same guy?
Yeah, those are pretty old.
Okay. Alright, just give me a second.
Before leaving the room, the team leader gave Patrick a stern warning.
Just whatever, just come in and randomly ask you, and you just kind of give it to them? What about like kids, like juveniles?
Oh no.
You don't deal with juveniles? Cause
try my best. I mean, I don't ID people, but
like, because the issue that, like I said, the whole reason this started is because kids are getting banned.
I've never sold mushrooms to any kids.
Well, juveniles, I mean, in the teenage years, I don't know if you'll be able to tell the difference.
I mean, like I said, I don't ID, but
yeah.
Selling to adults is one thing, but if this ends up in the hands of minors, you know what kind of trouble that brings.
Have you ever had anyone tell you that they've had a really bad trip or anything off the stuff you gave them?
No.
Never? But you've had yourself personally?
Well, I took way too many.
How much is way too many?
It was about 14 grams.
You took a whole 14 grams, just ate them?
Well, it's called, I don't want to go into the whole specifics.
No, I'm curious. This is me just
It's called lemon teching. Basically, if you grind up the mushrooms and put them in lemon juice, which is citric acid reacts to the psilocybin in the mushrooms, which it basically doubles the dose, but it shortens the trip. So where the trip you take 7 grams, the trip might last 8 hours. If you lemon tech 7 grams, you're gonna trip way harder, but it'll only be for like 2-3 hours.
Shit.
Yeah.
So what do? Do you like shut everything off and kind of just meditate?
Well, that time I did it. I was in a really bad place at the time, so I did that. I did it in the dark in my bed. And I like time travel. It was scary. I like party with demon clown guys and stuff.
Jesus.
It was fun. Yes. But that's again why I always tell people that you need to weigh it out and you need to know how much you take, because they can do that to you. But like I said before, it does help. I mean, it's obviously mushrooms are starting to be legalized throughout the country. It does help in a therapeutic sense.
No, I've heard that. I've definitely heard that. Where do you have your ounces?
I'd rather not answer that.
Patrick then explained what it felt like to take psilocybin himself. He admitted it was powerful, even dangerous, and claimed he always warned his customers. Officers asked him to hand over the rest of his stash. Patrick refused. After the lead officer left, another deputy asked Patrick whether he would continue selling mushrooms in the future. His answer? Yes. That raised serious concerns. If minors gained access to these drugs, the consequences could be devastating.
Plans to ever do this again?
To sell and stuff like that?
Yeah.
After, if I get out of this, no, this is my...
Like you said, unfortunately, what really was I don't want to say bread and butter because that sounds like a terrible way to put it, but the most unfortunate part about this is that you were getting complaints that kids were getting all of this and that kids were buying it.
That's just
and when we say kids, but we mean people under 18 years old. And you know just as well as I do, like, it's hard to see, like, or tell how old somebody is, because sometimes, like, dudes, girls,
like... That's why I'm very curious about it, because most people, I mean, they're all seem to be adults to me. That's why I'm very confused.
Yeah.
Especially the mushrooms is, I have a very, even when friends of mine ask, because I do have people, people are 18 plus, I tell them, I do not give mushrooms to children.
Yeah. How tall are you?
I'm 6'2".
6'2"? How long have you been growing a beard?
It's been a while now, 6+ years.
Yeah, 6+ years. How old are you?
I'm 28, turning 28.
28. Okay, so I mean, like when you were in high school, did you have facial hair?
I have and no, I definitely understand. I definitely understand that.
You probably could have walked into a gas station and like bought beer. You know what I mean?
The funny part is that when I was underage, I never got ID, and as soon as I came of age, I got ID.
Usually how it happens.
Yeah, it was very.
Well, you know what I mean? Like it's hard.
No, I definitely understand that. I will say I have been very advocate for with anybody who ever asked me that I do not give mushrooms.
I believe that. I don't believe you.
To anyone, because as somebody who, like I said, tripped too bad, I understand that it could severely mess up your mental state.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, we're not saying you specifically went out and saw it.
No, I understand. Listen,
it's just unfortunate.
I did this. I fully understand the ramifications of my choices. I get it. But, however, if I could say one thing, I always made sure that mushrooms never went to kids.
Of course. Of course. No, I understand what you're saying, man. Does, like, your trips, when you go on a trip, is it, like, always the same, or is it something different each time?
I would say so. That one time was the only time I ever saw anything that wasn't there. Like I said, I saw, like, crazy demon clowns and stuff that time traveled with.
Right? Like,
Eventually, Patrick was charged with multiple felonies, including drug trafficking, possession, and use of a Schedule I controlled substance. His sentence? 6 months in jail, a $750 fine, and $120,000 in bond. What happens when American cops come face to face with the son of the basketball GOAT?
Bro, I'm Marcus Jordan. I'm Michael Jordan's son. I'm not doing anything wrong.
On February 4, 2025, an officer with the Maitland Police Department in Florida spotted a Lamborghini Urus speeding during a routine patrol. He turned on his lights, ready to make a traffic stop. But before he could even touch the gas, the Lambo had already vanished into the distance. Let's just say the equipment gap was real.
8512 Sono, Kingston 39 Maitland, appears to have gone west on Greenwood Drive. I'm turning around.
10 minutes later, another officer patrolling near the railroad tracks made a shocking discovery. A car was parked on the tracks. As he got closer, he realized it was the same Lamborghini.
You're buried, bro. You can't go nowhere. You're buried. But there's a train
at least to the
less than 5 minutes away. Right. All right, so then, you want to get hit by a train? You think I want to get hit by a train? No, that's what I'm saying. Get out of the car so we don't get hit, so we can get off this thing.
Baby, try to the right.
The people inside, they didn't seem to have any good reason for why they were parked in the path of an oncoming train, expected in just 5 minutes. The officer quickly ordered them out of the vehicle.
All right, get out of the car. Get out of the car. I gotta order you guys out. Get out of the car, both of you. Come on. Safety first. Safety first, man. Of course, safety first, but I mean, I'm trying to get the fuck out of here. Yeah, but your car's not going anywhere, man. I understand that. So, come on.
Yeah, you guys need to get out of the train.
There's a train coming. I don't want to see you guys get hit, bro. I understand that. Come on.
As the officer radioed for backup, the driver made a bold demand. He wanted the cop to help him push the car off the tracks. The officer refused.
I mean, that's what I said. It ain't going nowhere. We can't help you with that. We got the sun there. We're notifying them to see if they'll stop, but they got one coming right from Sanford, and it's. I mean, I feel like we got 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 of us guys. We can push this motherfucker, right? My concern is us. Okay.
Yeah, but
Right. That's the concern. All right. I mean, the concern is this $300,000 vehicle. I would like to just like push the shit out the way.
let's start trying.
Tow trucks. We don't need a tow truck. We just need. Can I get some manpower to push this shit off of this?
Okay, first of all, no, because I'm not getting you back behind the wheel.
Why? How long ago did this going on? This just happened right now. We thought we were making a right, and I fucking turned onto the train tracks apparently.
The driver, hands in pockets, full of attitude, kept insisting. For safety, the officer frisked the man, and that's when the man dropped a name that made everyone stop.
There's nothing in my pocket. Let's hand up in there, bro. Man, you know, bro, I'm Marcus Jordan. I'm Michael Jordan's son.
Yep, the guy standing in front of them was none other than Marcus Jordan, Scottie Pippen's lifelong enemy, nephew of Larsa, master of fast breaks and faster headlines, and the eldest son of basketball legend Michael Jordan.
I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just trying to get home, and I made a wrong turn.
Upon hearing this name, several police officers fell into a moment of silence, but just to be sure, they asked for his ID. No one wanted to get punked. While verifying his identity, Marcus once again demanded that the officers help push the car. His cocky attitude was wearing thin.
I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 of us. We can't push this thing in reverse and get it off the track.
I'm telling you, we cannot push this car off the track. There's no possible physical way in this universe.
I disagree with that.
Okay.
But, okay.
You have more than right to disagree with me, okay?
I mean, I'm just saying, if there's 6 of us and we throw this thing in reverse.
Well, I've already got concerns for your level of impairment anyway, okay? So that's why. Because I can smell alcohol coming from you and you're on train tracks. Okay. So
come on, man.
Just listen to me. That's why I don't want you back behind the wheel anyways, okay?
I'm fine behind the wheel. I just would like to get my car out of this.
We'll deal with that after this, okay? We'll deal with that after this.
Eventually, they moved him to a safer spot and began a field sobriety test. First, the horizontal eye movement passed. Then the straight line walk also passed. I mean, he is the son of his airness. Some balance is expected.
This is one.
First step in there is
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do we need extra tape for this?
No, sir.
No? So then here's the turn, and then I'm going 9 back, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come on, man. Like, what the fuck?
Feeling confident, Marcus began mocking the officers until the one-leg stand test began.
If you have no questions, once you raise your foot, I'll start the timer and you may begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Look at what? You want me to look at my foot?
Yes,
all right, so should we restart? Why?
30 seconds. We'll do it in 30 seconds.
But
scale from 0 to 10, 0 to completely sober, 10 being falling down drunk. Where would you put yourself at?
Where would I put myself at? 3.
3?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Let's get back.
No need for more explanation. He failed. Marcus Jordan was arrested on the spot and read his Miranda rights. Later, police found marijuana residue in his car. He was charged with DUI, illegal possession, and other related offenses.
Sit down. Yo, sit down. Sit down. Yo, chill the fuck out, bro. You chill out. Hold on.
Stop thinking.
Yo, can I ask my girlfriend a question?
Don't do that again.
Relax.
Sit down.
Relax. Relax. Can I ask my girlfriend a question or no?
I got it respected.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. What's your name?
Officer Marino, badge number 183.
The next morning at 11 a.m., Marcus posted $4,000 bail and was released from jail to await trial. The incident quickly went viral across the U.S., and the internet had a field day. Michael Jordan dominated the court. His son just dominates the headlines. Do you know what happens when an 80-year-old Karen kicks a disabled man in the butt?
And the dog jumped on me, so I turned around and I kicked him in the ass. Why do I not have a right to question a person?
On February 16th, 2023, in Indian River County, Florida, an elderly woman lost her cool inside a local supermarket, and things got physical. An 80-year-old woman aggressively kicked a man named Tom right in the backside. Tom, who uses a service dog for medical reasons, called the police immediately. Officers arrived at the store to investigate what could have possibly made a senior citizen act out like that. Let's roll the body cam footage.
The gentleman right there with the blue shirt with the dog, and I believe the lady.
You gotta run quick.
The man you see here is Tom, the one who called it in.
Well, I don't think she's gonna outrun me, that's for sure. That's a fact. Where's she at? That lady over there? I got you. She's trying to move quickly because she knows she stepped down. Hi.
Hello.
How you doing?
So the asshole really did call you, huh?
He tells the officers that the woman who kicked him is now outside in the parking lot, trying to leave the scene. The woman in question, her name is Virginia. And yep, she's 80 years old.
Good.
What's going on?
Last fucking dog jumped on me. Afterwards, I kicked him in the ass.
You kicked
Okay?
You kicked
So
who?
what would you like to discuss?
What's the story?
What's the story? I asked the man why he had the dog in here. It's a service dog. Where's his jacket? Where's his proof? I don't have to show you. The law says I don't have to. I said, well, we'll go up to the desk then. I don't have to show them either. I said, because he's not a fucking service dog. And then the dog jumped on me, so I turned around and I kicked him in the ass.
According to Virginia, the whole thing started when she saw Tom shopping with a dog. She asked him why a dog was allowed inside the store. Tom explained that it's a service dog, but Virginia didn't see any special vest and demanded proof. Under the Americans with Disabilities Act, people aren't required to show paperwork or force their service dogs to wear vests. Different states have different rules, but in most, Tom had every right to be there with his dog. Still, Virginia got furious. She claimed the dog jumped on her, and that's when she kicked Tom right in the rear.
You have your ID on you?
He then presented this thing. I don't do this. I don't sell this to people. But here's this thing. I said, shove it up your ass.
Well, he doesn't have to. Number one, you don't work here. It's not your right to be asking around.
It's not my right?
No, it's not.
Oh, well, here.
I
Same thing.
don't need your debit card. I need your ID.
Why not? You're going to give me a ticket.
As a matter of fact, you are going to jail.
Oh, that's even better.
Yep. So, turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Give me a fucking break.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Oh, wait. Can I put my wallet away?
Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
You guys have nothing better to do.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, you
How old are you?
I'm 80.
You're 80, acting like a 14-year-old.
Ah, well, you're like
Any weapons on you?
yeah, my mouth.
When officers asked if she had any weapons, she replied, "My mouth is my weapon." Honestly, that kind of tracks.
I can see that.
You're just leaving that in the middle of the street? This is the biggest joke I've ever
So
seen.
for one thing.
What?
You want me to put this in your car? What do you want me to do with this?
If I tell you, you'll give me another ticket. No, I want to take it with me. Why would I not want my license, my credit cards, and all my money put back in my pocketbook and take it with me?
Okay, well, I gotta search it before I take it, okay?
I'll go right ahead. My pen might do something to you. Watch out. It's a James Bond pen.
Yeah. Walk over to my car.
Oh, my. No, it's not your car. It's my car. I pay taxes.
I pay taxes as well. Probably pay
Okay.
more taxes than you.
I doubt it. Boy, they're gonna love you at the police station. That's such a hardened criminal. Why do I not have a right to question a person when the law says you can't have animals in supermarkets and stores? Tell me.
Service animals are exempt, and you're not allowed to
I asked him if it was
You're
the
not allowed
service
to ask.
dog. Why?
Because you're not allowed to. It's protected. There's people with disabilities. You didn't know that?
Because it's in his head. That's where his disability is.
Still doesn't have the right to make you kick someone.
Dog didn't have the right to jump on me, did he? Service animals don't jump on
You
people.
instigated the whole thing.
Bullshit. Dogs jumped on me before I kicked them in the ass.
Despite her age, officers handcuffed Virginia and placed her in the back of the patrol car.
I expected you to show up with the dog. What? I'm disappointed. You know, this hurts.
Not supposed to be comfortable.
Well, it's not supposed to hurt either that I got marks.
Unbelievable. Ladies, out of her mind.
Later, officers checked back in with Tom, who seemed shaken but okay.
And by the way, I showed it to her.
What's a good phone number for you?
772.
You did? Yep.
I know I don't have to. I don't have to show it to you. But you know what?
So
I'm not like that. By the way, 305. You know 305?
Well,
Doc Bettencourt?
Well, as a matter of fact,
He's my good friend.
you don't have to show it. You just don't have to disclose what the dog is for.
Oh, I was under a misconception.
Yeah, no. Because we still have to verify that it's.
But it's okay.
But I do appreciate your.
I'm not that way.
He was in the aisle.
So he was trying to pet him.
She said, "Is that a service dog?" He said yes, and she goes, and I guess she just kept nagging at the fact that
She knew she wasn't. By the to pet the dog, which I was amazed, and her daughter's there, and I just, I'm looking and she goes, and in my mind I go, you got to have some kindness, man. Kindness doesn't cost you anything, I mean, really. My dad's using it. And it's in Cleveland, Ohio, and I can't do anything right now.
612-579-5233.
But I always help people. I help people that can't eat. If I saw somebody quick, I know you gotta go.
There's no AC in the back of my car, so I don't want it to overheat.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but look, people can't treat other people like that. It's not right.
So he turned around to try to ignore her. She kicked him in the ass.
I mean,
she's saying that dog jumped on her.
Full shit. Let's say he did jump on her.
It still doesn't give her the right.
Well, let me tell you something else.
She kick you? Right on the
Right
butt?
there. Literally, right there on the tailbone.
7 years old.
So
She's
she's
80.
got 2 felonies. I don't care if she's 80. I didn't touch her.
No, I know.
As for Virginia, she was released the next day after her family posted bail. She faced 2 charges, one for disorderly conduct, a misdemeanor, and 1 felony charge for battery against a person over 65. She didn't contest either charge. Taking her age into consideration, the judge offered a lighter sentence. She'd need to complete some community service, and the charges would be dropped.